Look at us.
And we're back at home together.
Yeah, exactly that. Now, the reason we're here is because
Yeah.
of the Brick Community Stadium. What does it mean?
They're brilliant. I've seen them grow over the years from a very local organisation, but have just got more and more important. They started doing a lot of work with us on homelessness, but then just everything, you know, involved in so many aspects of community life. And more recently, we've launched a project with them where they're recycling goods donated by Amazon back into families, and yeah, they're just a brilliant organisation.
The Manchester United game.
Yep.
With Keir Starmer,
Yep.
the Theatre of Dreams. What are you going to do about trying to stop it leaking?
Yes, theatre of streams, somebody said this
Yes,
morning.
indeed.
But that's why, you know, we're looking at what we can do now to support the club.
So what are you going to do?
It's about a regeneration that could do on the west of Greater Manchester what we've seen Manchester City do on the east of Greater Manchester.
Did you see the images from the away players' dressing room?
I think
It was literally leaking through
just
the
saw
roof. Yeah.
something.
So if Arsenal lose, I'm going to blame you personally for them all getting colds yesterday.
Well, obviously we need to keep this Premier League in Manchester. That's certainly what I would support. But I think, I mean, I'm just going to make a comment on football. It's not acceptable, in my view, for people to come into football clubs and just take out. And I'm afraid too much of that has happened.
It's happened in your own city.
At Manchester United, and it needs to be said, because a great club like this needs the best stadium in the world.
Is that Ratcliffe on warning?
It's a comment from me about football, and somebody who loves football. I don't like the idea of people coming in and using our game, and that's why I'm supporting a strong independent regulator as part of this debate we're having on football within Parliament right now. I personally believe that the Premier League has shown this season that it can't regulate fairly because of the way they've treated my club, Everton. I think we do need that strong independent regulator to make sure that what we've seen in the past, perhaps at Manchester United, can't be repeated. You shouldn't be able to come in to a club, load your debt onto the club, and then take the money out.
Talking about the Glazers, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Okay. You mentioned Everton. Are you interested in trying to help to buy Everton?
Do you think I've got the money to do that?
Not just you on your own, but with benefit of the fans.
I'm working.
You would support that?
If you like, behind the scenes to make sure the interests of Everton supporters are properly reflected in the new ownership. Well, we just want to make sure that we get the right owners for Everton. So Everton, obviously, as I said, had a really tough season, but we are now safe in the Premier League. We've got the last season at Goodison Park. I'm always going to start crying in a minute, Kay, because I can't bear the thought of the last season at Goodison Park, but it's coming close now. But then we've got a wonderful new future on the banks of the Royal Blue Mersey at the Bramley Moor Stadium. So Everton have had a tough time, but we can see light at the end of the tunnel. But I really want to make sure we get the right owners so that Everton are set up for the future.
See, this lifts my heart when it says Wigan in the stands. It looks absolutely amazing. I want to talk to you, though, about, something that should have made you feel the same is the Co-op Arena. Wham!
Well, good question.
One that you're asking.
We just had to, obviously, take a really firm line when it comes to the facilities for emergency services, given the history that we have in our city. Obviously there couldn't be any compromise there, and it would seem that things that should have been done weren't done, and hence there had to be a delay.
Mr. Mayor, thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's great to see you.
You too, Kate.
Thank you.